Hello everyone, my name is Nobody Cares, my channel is Who Gives a Shit, and I want to make a case for a gun that everybody has already written off. This should go well. So as stated before, I am completely irrelevant. I don't usually make Call of Duty content. This is probably the first and only video you'll ever see, depending on how it does, for me regarding Call of Duty, even though I play this game quite a bit. But I just had to make a video about this gun because nobody's talking about it, and the few people that have talked about it have basically shitted on it and said that the gun is pretty bad. And I disagree. Now, I don't think that this gun is OP. I'm not coming at you with a this gun is secretly OP video or it's super extra ultra strong and you should use it, best gun in the game, because, you know, already there's enough of that content going around, to be perfectly honest. My goal with this video is just to simply show you the utility of this weapon and why you should at least consider using it under very certain circumstances. So the weapon in question I'm talking about today is the Stormender. This is the new launcher that they released in the Battle Pass. This gun is really good. I really like it. Like, it's very fun. And there's very specific reasons for that. So this weapon, I think, is an excellent weapon for you to use if you are specifically hanging out in Tier 1 and Tier 2, if you're helping out your buddies or anything like that, because it's very strong. So first off, as you can see, we're one-tapping zombies in Tier 1, Legendary, Triple Packed. Obviously, that's nothing crazy or nothing to write home about. Although, I mean, it is worth note, because the range on this thing is absolutely unbelievable, and I'll show you guys that in a moment. But I really want to just showcase what this weapon can do and why I think it's really good. And if you take the combination of this weapon and the Ether Blade, you can basically survive in Tier 3 with these things alone. And that's it. You don't need to bring anything else. You don't have to have any perks, nothing. Just this thing, fully upgraded, and the Ether Blade, and you will be perfectly safe. And I'll show you why in a moment. Let me grab all of my gear from here. So as you can see, we're one-tapping zombies here, and I'm not particularly aiming at them. My crosshair's on this zombie, right? Dead. But here, I didn't aim at that zombie. I'm not aiming at those zombies. Didn't aim at that one either. Oh, this one's behind me? Didn't aim at that one either. Or that one for his... Hold on. How about these zombies? Nope. Didn't aim at those guys either. Oh, what? It's dead. I'm killing zombies without actually shooting them. What I found out about this weapon is it actually shoots an aura around you, in addition to shooting a long distance. So you can shoot the weapon ahead, and there seems to be like a beam that comes out of the weapon as opposed to just maybe a straight shot that goes where the crosshair is. There's like a beam almost, and it hits everything in that general direction and either damages or kills it. In this case, we're killing them because we're in Tier 1, to be expected. But as you guys can see, I'm also killing zombies behind me without turning around. I'm not doing anything. Now this thing, when you fully upgrade it, turns automatic. So if you're I'm just holding the button now, and this is the fire rate of it. It's not that fast, but it is very effective. But that's not the reason that this gun is awesome. This gun has a secondary effect that literally every single person I've seen talk about this video, not a single person mentioned. And I don't understand for the life of me how they could not mention this, because it is the defining factor of the weapon. It's the thing that makes it interesting and useful, and not a single person mentioned it. It blew my mind. But we're going to go to Tier 2 so I can showcase this for you. And we'll also go to Tier 3 at some point also. But that defining factor or feature is the fact that this gun slows enemies. Which, you know, it's like, okay, cool, it slows enemies. But to the extent that it does, it's kind of ridiculous. Because the biggest threat to you in the higher tier zones is faster zombies. Zombies are much quicker, they're harder to get away from, and it just causes a problem for you. In this case, though, when you shoot the zombies, they basically slow to about half their speed. Like, look at this. Now, it doesn't do it for very long. And mind you, too, I just killed all 4 of those zombies just now. 2 shots. Now, this gun, fully pack-a-punched with the double, fully pack-a-punched with the legendary aspect. 2 shots everything here, which is also pretty good. Now, we're talking a whole bunch of zombies. If we got a bunch of zombies in front of you, 2 shots, everything in that general area dies. This thing is also pretty useful against bosses. I'll show you that too, but I just want to kind of hammer home specifically what I'm talking about here. So here, we have an infested stronghold over here, so I'll show you the merits of this thing in something like an infested stronghold. So here we go. We got the spores in here. 2 shots the spores. Takes them out pretty easily. Not crazy impressive, but something of note, right? For whatever reason, there's no zombie spawning in here, but that's fine also. Zombie just ran up on me, 2 shots, dead. Didn't even really have to look in his direction. As long as you know you're getting hit or there's zombies nearby, just fire the thing, it takes them out. Look. Easy. Okay, here we go. Here's a mimic. This is what I was talking about. Look at this. He is slowed to the point to where he cannot get to me. He can't. He literally can't run. It's not possible for him to run as long as you are firing at him. And this works for any zombie that is not a quest zombie. So a HVT, to be more specific. So if the zombie, if the boss is an HVT, then they can't be slowed because they can't be CC'd anyway. So none of the elements work against those zombies, as you all probably know. But as long as it's a regular zombie, what the heck was that? Did you guys see that? You saw that, right? That was weird. Okay, here's another good example. We got zombies in here. These zombies are doped up, tier 3 zombies. Ether Blade, slow them down. They can't get to you. These zombies are naturally faster, as far as I know. But you just slow them down. As long as they're in front of you, and I'm not, as you can see, I'm not aiming at all of them. I'm just shooting in that general direction. And this thing is taking them out with little effort. It's crazy. And like I said, I've seen people experiment with this gun. They've tried it at the highest levels of gameplay and all came to the conclusion that it is worthless, essentially. They're just like, no, it's terrible. Like, don't use it. It's just really bad. Don't even bother. And I couldn't believe it because this thing has so much utility. And as you can see, if you're holding the button to fire and just tapping the button to throw your Ether Blade whenever it's available, you literally, you're never in danger. You're never in danger. Look how easy this is. This is effortless. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter what kind of mission you're doing. If you're doing the, what is it? The Outlast missions, which are very popular to do, to kill a lot of zombies, get a lot of XP. Very easy, simple. Oh, here's another example. There's the EMP, enemy EMP. Let me see, I should be able to shoot it from here. There's a lot of recoil with this thing if you ADS. Look at that, done. Zombies over there, they're pretty far away. Doesn't matter, done. Look at that zombie, he's far away, done. And it's guaranteed 2 shots. Like, it's not, no, it depends on where you hit them, if you get headshots. None of that matters with the EMP gun. It does not matter where you hit them. As long as you are aiming in their general direction and they take damage, it is 2 shots guaranteed in this zone. Now, there are significantly more shots in the tier 3 zone, right? It takes a lot more shots in the tier 3 zone, which I'm sure you could imagine. And this gun's, the overall effectiveness drops dramatically in that case. Alright, so now we're going to pop over to tier 3, and I just want to show you guys just a little bit. I'm not going to go too crazy, but I just want to show you how effective this thing can be. I'm not going to get any perks or anything like that. I'm just going to show you the general effectiveness of this weapon combination over there. And like I said, this is not a this weapon is OP video. This is not a, oh, best weapon in the game, everybody's sleeping on it. This is just one of those, like, how can you call this useless video? You know, Because like I said, most of the people I've seen playing with this gun, they're just like, ah, it ain't worth it. It's terrible. Don't even use it. I can't think of any case uses for it. And I'm like, what? How? Now, naturally, because I'm recording, I'm getting hella packet burst and lag and stuff like that, which is weird because if I'm not recording, I don't usually get this much lag and activity, but it is what it is. Look at that zombie all the way out there. You see that zombie? I am hitting him from here. Look, and it's not crazy. Like I said, it's not crazy damage. But not only is it slowing the zombie, but it's also doing damage to them. Now, mind you, both the Ether Blade and this weapon have infinite ammo. If this weapon was any stronger than this, it would be the strongest weapon in the game and it would not be fair. So it makes sense that it doesn't kill them in a few shots. It has infinite ammo. You never run out. You can hold this button forever and it won't matter. Coupled with the Ether Blades, you have a defense system 100% of the time. No reloading. No uptime that you need to keep. You're just killing these zombies and they're slowing them down. Look. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Oh, here's a good example. There's a fast one right there. I'm slowing him down though. He can't get to me. Just like that. And like I said, as long as the zombie is in this general direction, you don't have to worry about it. Even if they came up behind you, like I said, we know now that the blast hits zombies that are also behind you. So it'll slow those zombies and you'll still be able to get away. That's all I'm saying, man. Like I said, there's not a crazy, super amazing point to this video. This isn't a you need to go use this gun and put it in your loadout right now because it's the best gun in the game. What I want to really drive home with this video is the utility of this weapon. Now, here's the part where I think the weapon really shines that I haven't talked about yet up until now. Imagine you're in a party of 4, you're doing this really hard, high-level content, and all of the rest of your team is pretty much decked out with super efficient, really strong weapons. Everybody knows what they're doing, right? And here you are with this EMP gun that literally slows every zombie that are coming at you. Imagine how useful you'll be to the party when you're slowing down literal groups of zombies with infinite ammo and taking them out while your other team is able to do the stuff that they need to do in order to survive. Like, the utility of this is just insane. And I've just been kind of baffled that nobody really considered that. It really blew my mind that not a lot of people even considered the utility of this weapon and how useful it can be. But now that I'm kind of putting it out there, I'm genuinely hoping that, maybe somebody relevant will see this, will pick this up, and, maybe start talking about it a little bit, because I'd like to see this gun used in its full potential and see it in the hands of some people who really know what to do with it. Now, as I said when I first opened this video, I am an irrelevant nobody that nobody should care about. I have no views, I have barely any subscribers. I'm a nobody. Like, it doesn't even fucking matter who I am. Rather or not you should be listening to me is debatable in itself because of how irrelevant I am on this freaking channel or on this website in general. But still, like, after seeing what I just showed you, you can't just believe that this weapon is garbage. Like, I can't. There's no way you could just be like, nah, it's still trash. I don't know. If you do, though, honestly, please plead your case. I'm all ears. I'm not really out here to try to argue or fight with people, but I do want to see and hear people's perspective on this because I don't know, man. I just want to see what people's thoughts are, because I'm feeling like, for me, the kind of general consensus on the weapon that stands now has prevented people from even trying it. And I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right. The fact that this weapon just seems to be kind of blown off. And that's it. Like, it's just, nobody cares about it because that one YouTuber said it sucked, and that's it. You know what I mean? So I want to give this weapon a chance to shine. I want some people to use it more and discover its utility and find some other use cases for it, see maybe how it stacks up against other bosses or certain scenarios to help your teammates live, like anything to kind of just, I don't know, bring some more attention to the gun. That's all. But yeah, that's the video. That's all I got. Subscribe if you want to, but honestly, I'm just, like I said, I'm not a Call of Duty channel. Maybe if this gets enough traction or something like that and people are that interested in it and you want to see other stuff from me in regards to zombies and stuff like that, I mean, sure. But like I said, it ain't my wheelhouse. I am treading in territory I simply do not belong in, and it is what it is, but nobody else is doing it, so I figured I should give it a shot. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys probably never again.